Hello, and welcome to Every Day is Funny, Afternoon Tea Edition. I'm rocking my 3 cinnamon tea bag. Delicious. I hope you have some tea steeping. If you don't, though, you're still allowed to listen. I wanted to start this app by addressing a new logo you may have seen on the show's pages. And if you're listening and not subscribed to the Instagram page, please join us over at Everyday is Funny Pod. But I switched the logo because I think it fits the cozier aesthetic. Some nice light blue in the background of a comic speech bubble. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the logo. As I mentioned at the end of yesterday's app, I did order a webcam from Amazon, and I am hoping to build this up into a visual component as well. Because, listening to my voice is one thing, but combined with watching me tiredly reading comics and drinking coffee, that's going to be an experience you'll never forget. I guarantee it. Is that guy who did the I Guarantee It for Bob's Warehouse still alive? I wouldn't guarantee it. I was thinking about how tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy early shout out to the mothers. And we have Memorial Day coming up. A lot of holidays. And there seems to be more holidays popping up every day. And it's hard to keep track. And it made me think about holiday characters. And the fact that we keep adding holidays, but we've really stopped adding in fun holiday characters. And I think that would get people to continue their interests in holidays in general. And so I was starting to think about some ideas for new holiday characters. And if you'll indulge me, maybe we can build a grassroots effort here, a swell of public support to get some new holiday characters into the societal mix and just get people excited about a holiday again. So I have a few ideas jotted down, and I'd love to hear yours if you have any new holiday character ideas. Because, when was the last one invented? Centuries. Why are we not doing this still? My first one, since Memorial Day is coming up, is based around this holiday. My idea is someone named Memorial Day Mikey. And basically, he comes at night to hide an American flag under your pillow. And if you've been naughty that year, he shoots you 21 times. I don't know. Again, these are just spitballs. All I'm trying to do here is start a dialogue. So that's the first one. The second one is New Year's Eve. Because that's a big holiday. And to my knowledge, aside from a ball, we have very little in the way of symbolizing it. So my idea for New Year's is someone called the New Year's Night Rider. And basically the tale of the New Year's Night Rider is that he's given executive permission to get the first kill of the year without getting in trouble. It's kind of Purge-like, but we're going to pretend I came up with this idea before that to make me seem more original. But he gets the first kill of the year, no questions asked. You got to hide from the New Year's Night Rider. And to coincide with that, Sci-Fi has to broadcast a 24-hour Knight Rider marathon all New Year's Day. So that's the second one. My last idea so far is Chris Krangle. This is for Christmas. He is a cooler version of Santa Claus who walks with swagger. He hates the cold weather, but he loves a cold can of Natty Ice. And similar to New Year's Knight Rider, Chris Krangle is allowed to kill one person a year. He's allowed to kill one person a year. And he's not mean like Krampus, but he's not nice like Santa. He's sort of like Christmas's anti-hero, the gray area of holiday mascots. So anyway, think those over, get them trending, and let me know if you have any good holiday characters that should be brought to life. All right, let's get to the comics. And today I wanted to start. I was just getting brunch with a friend, and she mentioned that her dog's name is Odie as a reference to Garfield. And I'm like, man, I'm on episode 13 of this thing. I haven't covered Garfield yet. And it's because the main source of my Comics Kingdom, does not house Garfield. So I'm gonna have to switch over to GoComics.com for this. But I figured I had to cover Garfield. Anyway, let's take a look at Garfield for this May 11th. Garfield is thinking, and he says, there are good choices, bad choices, and good bad choices. And he's holding up a giant cookie. That is one of the biggest cookies I've ever seen in my life. Also, as a cat owner, I know chocolate is bad for cats. Does he know this? And he's still gonna devour that? Or do the rules of chocolate not apply in the Garfieldiverse? I'm guessing they don't apply. I hope he's okay. I know that this isn't like Rex Morgan MD. We're not gonna see the after effects on his stomach tomorrow or anything. There's no through line here. We're just left to imagine what happens to Garfield after he eats that cookie. But I would say to Garf, that's not a good bad choice for you, buddy. That's a bad choice. Let's check the comments. Clarence is the top comment. He says, I honestly thought the chocolate chips were holes. Why did that get so many likes? Yakety Sax comments, I used to get some on Fridays on my way back to the warehouse that were about 1/3 that size. Okay, so Yakety Sax is saying on Fridays he used to get normal sized cookies. That's great, Yakety. Good for you. All right, for the second comic, I thought we'd go back to Todd the Dinosaur. I feel like that strip has one of the best batting averages of any we've covered. Maybe just because it's funny that a dinosaur is living amongst humans and talking to the people. I don't know why, but it makes me happy. We have Todd's human friend talking to a sports coach of some sort, saying, hey coach, is Todd all right? And the coach says, yeah, he just had the wind knocked out of him. And the guy goes, but what about all those other players? And the coach says, like I said, Todd got the wind knocked out of him. And then we see Todd on the ground with all the players on the ground around him. And the coach says, and apparently before the game, Todd had some garlic and onion pork rinds. Wait. So they all passed out because of Todd's breath. But then what happened to Todd? Because his eyes are closed. He doesn't look well. He doesn't look like the wind got knocked out of him. Did he make himself pass out with his own bad breath? Also, they seem to be playing baseball, which is probably not a great sport for a dinosaur with those little arms. But I would go check on Todd. I think something's wrong. Bad breath is one thing, but that dinosaur don't look so good. Anyway, there's no comments. But let's go to Rex Morgan, MD, to close things out. Yesterday, Rex was still talking to his wife about their daughter, Sarah, who was feeling guilty because she gave their dog chocolate. Ooh, okay, we do not have Rex coming in to Sarah's room, but we have the wife. So the wife knocks on Sarah's door. She says, "Can I come in, Sarah?" Sarah says, "Yeah, I suppose so." The wife is holding up a piece of chocolate. Says, "Brought you a treat. Bad for dogs, but sometimes just what a girl needs." I don't know, I wouldn't, if you know she's stressed and the subject of that stress is chocolate, there's plenty of other sweet treats you could bring into her room. Why are you bringing in chocolate? That's just gonna make her think about it all over again. Anyway, Sarah says, "Ooh, fun-sized chocolate bar, gimme." Why doesn't she, what? She's accepting the chocolate immediately. I thought she would be upset about this. She's been upset for a week and a half straight. So why, with chocolate put in her face, does she suddenly forget about all this guilt and want chocolate now? Chocolate should be the thing in life that she wants to stand away from the furthest. I don't understand this strip anymore. Let's see what the people are saying in the comments. Bob's top comment: "Then June begins the talk about Sarah's new monthly friend." Come on, guys. Why does that have 12 upvotes? This is a young girl. The topic is a dog and chocolate. Why are we talking about this on a Saturday afternoon comic strip forum? Why comment at all? Okay. I noticed that the chocolate bar the mom gives is very small, so I've decided to comment, "I'm only giving you a mini-sized one though. You'll get full-sized bars when you stop trying to kill members of the family with your negligence." I think that's nice and funny and doesn't involve the daughter's body in any sort of weird way. I'm trying to steer the conversation back to just harmless humor that doesn't frighten me when it's said by anonymous members of an online comic community. So we're gonna hit send on that. And alright, that'll wrap up this afternoon tea. Another episode of Every Day is Funny. Please join us on Instagram, Facebook. I'm working on revamping everydayisfunny.com as well. Feel free to go check that out. It's a work in progress, but it's getting there. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow.